guys, welcome to Neptuna Tarot. My name is Cassidy. I want to thank each and every one of you guys who clicked onto this reading today. Welcome. So my energy levels are a little bit low, so I didn't get the best sleep last night. So I'm not going to be doing like a super in-depth reading. I just wanted to do quick messages. I really wanted to get something out to you guys. I really missed you guys. I've been super busy. So I really hope that you guys have patience with me and just wait, because I will be focusing my energy this next week on filming as many readings as I can, just so I can go ahead and get them scheduled out so that you guys can have more consistent readings. I know that I've been maybe getting one out a week, so thank you for your patience with that. I'm working on getting more out to you. Alright, so let's jump into the reading. This is going to be quick messages from your spirit guides, from your team, quick messages from spirit. So whatever you need to hear at this time hopefully will be coming out in your reading. I shuffled the card for pile 1, Inner Knowing. Pile number 2, you guys shuffled Healing. And finally, pile number 3, you guys shuffled Gratitude. So I will do a 30-second meditation, give you a better view of the cards. If you're interested in a personal reading, do not hesitate to book for me. You can contact me through email or my Instagram. Alright guys, I will see you at your pile. Bye. Hi, pile number 1s. You guys chose Inner Knowing. And whenever I was linking into this card, I was just really admiring all of the greens. So I was getting really heavy crown chakra energy, which I know is more purple energy, but because of the word Inner Knowing, I get a strong sense of you being very connected to your crown, to your intuition. You have very strange hits of inner knowing, where it's just like you really trust yourself, you trust your instincts, and you trust what it is that you believe. I think that you're very good at validating yourself with your own inner knowledge and your own inner knowing. But with the greens here, I was getting heavy heart chakra energy. I feel like you've been really captivated by logic, okay? I think you've been a little bit trapped in the step-by-step and the routine and the logic, stability. I think that you have been working to, it says be insightful and established. ground and rebalance your energy. Bring your awareness into the now rather than allowing it to occupy the past or future. And see, I feel like you've been using a lot of your mental energy at this time. And I think you kind of need this balance of getting passionate again, okay? So I'm seeing a lot of earth energy. So Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo here, 9 of Pentacles, and the Queen of Pentacles. So what I'm getting with this is that you were meant to, I feel like you came into this world in order to break a cycle, break generational traumas, patterns. You know, you might not be healing the people before you. You might not be able to heal the people after you. Like it says, rather than allowing, you know, bring your awareness into the now rather than allowing it to occupy the past or the future. You know, the thing that's going to benefit you the most right now is being present and focusing on yourself, working on this independence. When I'm talking about breaking cycles, I keep hearing cycles of codependency. The 9 of Pentacles is somebody who stands alone. This is somebody who can do it themselves and they trust themselves. They have that faith and trust within them because they've never, you know, because they don't let themselves down, because they don't abandon themselves, because they, you know, they've shown themselves over time as you've been growing this stability, as you've been getting more and more grounded, more and more established. You have learned how to trust yourself. You've learned how to be very logical with this Emperor here. You're also a natural born leader. You're also somebody people really respect and they look to as somebody who's very calm, but somebody who also has a lot of hidden passion, a lot of hidden fiery characteristics. Like very fiery. I feel like you can have a lot of energy as well, as like, whereas people might see you as coming off very established, very professional here. Like you could also be coming across as like luxurious, like you have money, you have coin. But yeah, there's something though about this has been kind of imbalanced. Like you've been focused so much on, you know, breaking these cycles of codependency. You've been working so hard on, I feel like, using your crown chakra, like this intuition, this inner knowing, following the guidance that is being presented to you from the universe. And I feel like, you know, you've just been so good. Like, I know it's gonna sound cheesy, but you've just been really in this earthy energy, which is funny because I'm filming this on Earth Day. You know, you guys have just been really focused on establishment, okay? And independence, okay? But also, yeah, like, did I mention already that like you guys would make amazing leaders? You just have this natural born talent for leading. People really respond to you, people listen to you, people look to you for inspiration, for admiration. But see, like I said, there's something here where this is taking up too much of your energy and you need to get back into this heart chakra. Like you really need to rediscover your zeal. So at the bottom of the deck, it says rediscover your zeal. Pay attention to the passion you are feeling for discovery, learning, exploration, spirituality, travel, your work, or your relationship. Passion and desire go together, especially as inspiration. Interesting. So there are things that you have been craving. There are things that you are passionate about that have been missing from your life. I do feel like because you have been focused more so maybe on finances, you know, this treasure box, I just feel like there's such like a luxurious energy, even with the Emperor.
Like these are two kind of energies that are not going to leave the house without feeling well put together, presentable. But there's just been so much focus on the earth, so much focus on finances. I feel like you have lost this fire, this zeal. And I think you have this inner knowing that it's time. Like it's time to shift focus. It's time to, it says, ground and rebalance your energy, yes. So they're wanting you to rebalance it. This is imbalanced at this time. You're focused way too much on one thing, one aspect of life, and you're neglecting another part of your life that is highly creative, highly passionate. With the fish here, I am getting Pisces energy. Okay, I know that this is all ocean energy, but I'm just distracted by the two fish here. It's giving me very Pisces energy, but also with the King of Wands here, I'm getting very fiery energy. So Leo, Aries, Sagittarius here. Earth and fire, I love that combination. I love it, but it needs to be more balanced. See, both of these are coming out at the bottom of the decks. So that's hidden. It's hidden. You know, this is buried under, I feel like, your achievements or what you've been working on, what you've been presenting. You've been presenting as very much money. I've got the money, or even, you know, whether or not you do or not, there's just an energy of abundance. We also have judgment. Very interesting. Yes, I think you really need to think long and hard about whether or not you would be happy to reach the finish line of life, okay? Not to be morbid. If you would really genuinely be happy that you neglected your passions, your art, your creativity, your spirituality, like other things that might not bring you insane financial abundance or security, you know. I feel like entertainment, art, creativity, it's very fleeting. People have moments where they're recognized, where they are rewarded, where they're, you know, given the recognition they deserve, but then they're, you know, then it's fleeting. It's very fleeting. So I feel like that's also very important, that you tend to this fire. You know, you need to make sure that the fire stays alive. You need to keep making, you know, giving it the things that it needs to survive. Like I just keep seeing an island, and I'm seeing like, what's the first thing that you'll need in order to survive is this fire. And then you can kind of focus on the shelter, security, right? But without that fire, you would perish, right? So it's just, I feel like with this judgment, it's like this is a very much, will you be happy at the end of the day with the material, but not feeling fulfilled in other aspects of your life? If the one thing that you focus on is money, you know, is money going to really satisfy your soul, your passions, in the way that, you know, you'll be at peace with that at the end? Like, I think you had good reason to shift your focus into this, but it's become imbalance. Over time, the focus is just very strong, and it's like you don't have to prove yourself anymore. There's something here about you before really needing to like prove yourself. And I'm just getting a sense of like, you don't need to do so much anymore. You can focus on what you love, what you're passionate about, what lights you up. And I just feel like you have this inner knowing, and it's like kind of, it's being pulled from the heart, so that your heart space is like calling out to you. It's like yearning. It's like, please reunite me. I just saw 11:11 on the timer. Reunite me with my passion. Reunite me with the creativity. Reunite me with the things that I love to create, the things that make me happy. If it's I'm hearing like sports, okay, like sports, like some of you guys could play sports or just do something strange. I don't know, like I'm hearing just strange side gigs that it makes you very fulfilled, it makes you very happy, but it just doesn't like pay out. And I feel like your brain has been just so focused on what's gonna pay out, what's gonna pay out, what's gonna pay out. Five of Swords. And I think you also, last message here is, you also care way too much about like what other people are thinking. You need to get all of these people out of your head. For some of you guys here, I am getting an energy of like distraction as well. Specifically like a romantic partner, like somebody kind of like sexual or seductive, that it's like they seduce you into arguing with them. I don't know, there's something about like they're seductive, I feel like physically, that's what it is. And so you get attracted to them, you want to be around them, and then all you guys seem to do is argue. So I am kind of getting that, and it's like you're putting such a heavy emphasis right now on like logically keeping it together that it's like you're not maybe showing a lot of warmth to this person. But the main, sorry, that came out of nowhere. The imagery right here was really strong. I was just getting like the main message back to that is you are listening to multiple opinions and you're not really able to form your own. You need to forge your own path here. No matter if it's a lover, no matter if it's family, no matter if it's like friends in your ear, whatever it is, co-workers I just heard, bosses in your ear, whatever it may be, you need to forge your own path. You need to be happy with the decisions that you made for your life at the end of the day. Whew. Okay, I think that's all that I have for you guys. I kind of want to split the deck one more time. Strength. Oh, I love that. I love that. Ending off on this beautiful note here with the Strength card. You've already proven that you are so strong. You don't need to keep fighting, you know, you don't need to keep... There's just, what I'm hearing is like there's better ways to spend your time. Life isn't all about money. It's not all about making everybody around you happy or, you know, listening to everybody else's opinions. This is about your inner knowing, your inner strength, your ability to balance out some energy. And this is also Leo energy, which is like all about creativity, you know, expressing your inner child. The Leo in you wants to, you know, like paint, wants to be creative, wants to put on a mermaid tail, wants to play dress up, wants to, you know, what am I seeing in my head? I'm like seeing like people creating like stamps. I don't know, that's so random. Candle making, you know, things with your hands, baking. So that's what I'm getting for you, my beautiful pile ones. This was lovely. I think you are doing fantastic. Like, your guides just want you to know that they are so proud of you for the stability that you've managed to accomplish. They're very proud of you for looking within, being insightful, for becoming this established version of yourself. It's like, I think you're learning who you are. And because of that, now you're able to finally like make those decisions for yourself, forge your own path, decide for yourself what's gonna make you happy at the end of the day. Whew. All right, beautiful pile ones, thank you so much. If you resonated, if you liked the video, please give me a like, subscribe to the channel, comment down below. Would love to hear from you guys. Until next time, I'm sending you all the best love, light, protection, blessings. See ya. Hi there, my lovely pile number 2s. You guys chose the healing card. Welcome to your reading. As you can see, there are 3 cards turned over, so I do feel like your spirit guides, they're around, but I just do feel like you might be feeling alone or misguided or feeling like they're not supporting you at this time. But I do feel like they are trying to bring light and blessings into your life here with this ray of sunshine coming down. They're really wanting you to, I feel like, focus on self-soothing and healing, self-healing. You know, they really kind of want to see you alchemize your pain. Okay, so like I feel like they're just not really wanting to do a lot of do a lot of work in this process, because this healing process is something that, you know, mainly you are gonna have to deal with, you're gonna have to go through, you're gonna have to understand. I do feel like they're sending helpful people into your life. They're sending loving people, people who might like to physically touch you, give you hugs. Take it if it resonates. If it doesn't, leave it. But these are people who make you feel safe. These are people who could possibly, you know, speak your love language. They just make you feel loved when you're around them. You feel very safe. So they are sending these kinds of people into your life if they're not there already. So we don't have a lot to work with. We have this 8 of Wands. We have this Chariot at the bottom of the deck. And the thing with this one too is I wasn't sure if it was reversed or not when it came out. I hesitated. And with this Chariot pairing up, you know, I really do feel like it was supposed to come out upright, because I just get quick movement. So maybe the reason this was turned around is because they're slowing things down for you right now. I feel like right now you need to do some healing. There's some, you know, some things that have been, what did I just hear? There are things that have been, it's like a synonym for hurting. It went away already. There are things that are hurting you. They're making you uncomfortable. There are things that are, you know, making you question where you currently are in life. And so I do feel like you're slowing down. They're wanting you to slow down for this peaceful moment, for this peaceful healing, because what you're not seeing, bottom of the deck, is how fast life will move once you are feeling better, right? Like, look at her, like, just going for it. It's just, I feel like this is, I'm getting a lot of vitality, a lot of strength, a lot of power, control, direction, focus. Like, this is somebody who is ready, you know what I mean? This is somebody who's ready to move forward. And so I feel like once you're ready, things are just going to go very fast. Like, you will be forging ahead. You will be forging ahead. So let's go ahead and take a look at these cards then, since the other ones are still hiding. It says, love where you are. Use your sensitivity to know when to act. Connect your heart to your head when determining what you would like. Interesting. I feel like it's funny, pile 1 was living so much in a mental, physical state where it's like, you know, just very focused on the material. And I feel like you guys are kind of the opposite, or you guys have at least shifted your focus for the time being. You guys are very focused on love and healing, and you know, I think one thing that you're working on is not judging your sensitivity, trying to shift your perspective, pardon me, from being sensitive is harmful to my experience. So you're shifting that affirmation to this positive affirmation. My sensitivity makes me what's the word? Intuitive. My sensitivity helps me connect with others with a lot of empathy and a lot of love. And like it says, use your sensitivity to know when to act. This sensitivity is also hand in hand with intuition. And you feel things very, very deeply. And I think that you are tapped in, you are connected, and maybe you haven't been getting a lot of signs from the universe. They've been kind of hidden from you at this time. And the only sign that you keep getting is to kind of slow down. Slow down, do the healing now. Heal now before this chariot just, pulls you forward. Like I'm seeing somebody, with a dog. Somebody with a dog, like at a park, and they're just like being pulled by the dog, on the leash, like the dog is stronger than them. Like, you're not gonna know what hit you. You're gonna be very, so if you don't want to get dragged kind of thing, they really need you to build some endurance, build some strength from this healing process. We do have leaping through the air. A plan you have made is on track. If you're waiting for something, get to work and stop putting off ideas or projects you are considering. And so interesting, like I said, the parallels from pile 1 and 2, I do feel like, you haven't been focused as much on the physical. Like you might have had things that you have been wanting to work on, like a plan, and you might have been procrastinating, putting these plans off. And so, even though you are slowing down to do this healing, your spirit team is also telling you that there will be a lot of hard work ahead. Like I'm just seeing somebody being dragged by a dog. Like, like if you don't want to be like just yanked through, I feel like your success, like I feel like if you start getting success, if things start picking up for you, you don't want to be dragged through it. And so I think a lot of the work right now is like this spiritual healing, but also like kind of getting more balance, right? Pile 1 was imbalanced with doing too much physical material work, but you actually need to do more physical, like you need to focus more on actually physically manifesting things into the world. If you're waiting for something, get to work and stop putting off ideas or projects you are considering. And it's just so funny, like both of these energies of like leaping through the air. That's what I'm getting, is like you are going to be, I'm hearing the song Free Falling. But it's more than that, like, because that song's way too peaceful. Like it's more like, oh my god, I'm seeing a roller coaster. Like the really crazy ones that like spin you and drag you around like a ragdoll. So I just feel like this is, it's not a warning. It kind of is a warning. It's like telling you, use this time wisely. Make sure that you are, doing the inner work that's needed for the success later. Like I'm hearing, you're going to want to thank the past version of yourself that kind of put you in the position that you'll be in the future. It's step by step by step. And also use your sensitivity to know when to act. Like it's time. It's time. Your sensitivity is telling you it's time. Maybe you've already had this slow down moment. Maybe this is like your calling to pick up the speed. But I do kind of feel like since this is under at the bottom of the deck, you're not quite there. Like it's still hidden, You're not gonna know it till it hits you. So you're being dragged around, okay? So let's go ahead and see what we got. 10 of Cups in reverse. Ouch. Yeah, so what I'm getting is a lot of family healing. Like, I feel like you're very dissatisfied when it comes to family, or when it comes to like maybe just harmonious connections in general. When it comes to maybe your plans to create a family, there's just something that is heavily surrounding healing the family, healing generational patterns, okay? Which there's so many parallels to pile 1 here, but it's like there's just something very different as well. Well, pile 1 also got strength. Oh my god, it was one of the last pulls. Yes, so you are needing to build the strength. That's what I was getting. Endurance, building up strength, you know, healing, making sure that you're ready, making sure you're ready to fly through the air, making sure you're ready to forge forward and to finally, you know, get these ideas, get these projects moving. Like, they're trying to tell you you're ready, you're strong enough. If you don't feel strong enough, then that's just a direction of what needs to be healed, which I do feel like there could be like just like a heavy emotional dissatisfaction here when it comes to something revolving family. We have the 4 of Cups. You're also going to have to be willing to let go. I think that you are somebody who, you know, is highly, highly sensitive. And because of that sensitivity, you want to hold on. You're feeling everything. But I think that things have disappointed you, and you have been just so wrapped up and so focused on the pain that you can't really see the love and healing that is in front of you, that's possible. You know, the universe, I just heard the universe is getting sassy. They're like, I'm seeing 222 on the timer. They're getting sassy with you. They're getting kind of, I don't want to say impatient because they love you so much, but they're basically like, you can stay in this energy. If you want to stay stubborn, if you want to stay ungrateful, if you want to stay in this energy of disappointment and, you know, being upset with other people that have let you down, who have disappointed you, then you can stay in that energy. It won't be a healing energy. You won't get stronger. You know, you're not going to be in this Chariot energy. You can stay there if you want. Like, you know, they're getting sassy with you of like, this is, you know, this is up to you. We can't do this healing for you. Especially, I feel like this is something that's indicating, you know, you're kind of perpetuating a cycle. You're deciding to stay in a, like, in this, I feel like, mental pattern. It's a mental, emotional pattern where you feel dissatisfied and very upset, I feel like, with the people around you. So until you know, you can learn to really let go of that disappointment, to finally accept the love that is right in front of you, the people that do want to, you know, satisfy you, or not in that way, guys, but you know, the people who do want to like make you happy, they want to see you succeeding, that they're not going to let you down. Not to say they'll never not let you down, but it's something about you holding on very, very tightly to what's hurt you and to what's disappointed you. It's about letting go, building endurance, love where you are. Like, she doesn't look very happy, you know, she doesn't, like, I feel like this is worlds apart. This 4 of Cups and the healing energy, like, you need to decide, are you going to spiral into this self-deprecative pity party? You know what I mean? Or are you going to step up and say, I'm not going to stay in this energy. I deserve to be happy. So let me just split the deck. Let's see. Last message, Ace of Pentacles. I feel like with this Four of Cups, that you know, there's 3 shells there and there's a 1 shell there. So this is an Ace of Cups, and now we have this Ace of Pentacles here. You're being offered new beginnings, and it's going to be up to you if you take them and move forward with them. It's up to you if you move forward. That's really the message. It's in your hands. They can't do too much. Your guides can't do too much except, you know, send you this loving, healing, positive energy. Just, you know, be there for you. But ultimately, you know, this is up to you guys. Opportunities, new beginnings, new foundations. I feel like new loving connections, offers, friendships, could be like a found family, you know. But that's all the time that I'm getting for you, my beautiful, beautiful pile number 2s. Thank you so, so much for staying till the end of the reading. If you did resonate, please give me a like, subscribe to the channel, comment down below. I would love to hear from you guys. Until next time, I will see you guys later. Bye. Hi there, pile number 3s. Welcome. You guys chose the gratitude card. What a beautiful blue. So this blue, as we got it 3 different times, the same bright, deep blue, royal blue energy that I'm getting here, is calling me towards the throat chakra. We also have the Ace of Swords here at the bottom of the deck. So there's something here about you speaking up. There's something here about your voice, about your truth, about your story, about just the words you speak in general. Oh, I'm hearing this beautiful song. It's actually from the show Nashville. It ain't yours to throw away. And how does it go? It's like, every time, how does it go? You open your mouth, diamonds come rolling out. It ain't yours to throw away. Okay, this is beautiful. Oh my gosh, pile 1. This is the only pile that showed me all of the cards, so I'm able to take in the entire reading and really see the message here. And what I'm getting is your guides are incredibly proud of you. They're incredibly proud of you for, I feel like, starting to really value your voice, your story, your perspective, honoring your truth. Okay, and there's something here about you being very grateful. I think that you have a lot of gratitude in your heart for the fact that maybe you have a really amazing speaking ability, vocal ability. Maybe you are, I'm hearing a lawyer, or like somebody who is very good at defense, or like, you know, you can talk your way out of situations. They're just with the crown here, it's jeweled, bejeweled, so it's like the words you speak are gems, like you're dropping gems. And I just feel like what the message coming through is that your guides are just like ridiculously proud of you. They are also, what's coming in is that your guides are actually grateful that you have stepped into your power, that you have honored them. Okay, they feel honored, your guides. I was hearing very heavily ancestor energy. And I know that these, what are these? I don't know what creatures these are. These are stingrays, huh? Or manta rays? I'm not sure, guys, but it just reminds me of a lot of the movie Moana and the grandmother. She's like, bring me back as one of these type of thing. So I am getting like heavy ancestor energy as well. Like your ancestors are just so grateful that you have stepped up, you know, like you really stepped up to the plate. I think that they see you as being grateful for your gifts, for your talents. They see you as, with the Chariot here, there's a lot of ambition. Like they see you moving forward with a lot of power, with a lot of dignity, with a lot of strength, especially dignity here with the Justice card. Like, I just think that they are so fucking proud of you. Like, they just see you as somebody who is so just and fair and really tries to think of what's best for a collective, what's best for humanity. You know, I think that you have strong morals, strong ethics. I just get that you're very principled, you're very responsible. And I think there's also this sense of like fairness. Like you're not just going to make a decision impulsively, or you know what I mean? You're going to hear both sides of the story. You're going to do your research. I just think that you're a very thorough kind of person. And it's like your guides, your ancestors, spirit, I just feel like is just so proud of you for all of your hard work. With the Eight of Pentacles, this is all about boring routine, day by day, day in, day out, you know, the same old thing that you have put your time, your effort, consistency into. And look at it, like there's pinnacles everywhere, you know? Like you are reaping reward right now. You are reaping the fruits, the benefits, the fruits of your labor. There we go. And oh gosh, I am getting Glinda energy. No, because there's bubbles right here. I'm seeing the bubbles. Okay, so if you've seen Wicked, I am getting like a very Glinda the Good Witch, like, you know, with this justice too. It's like she might not have the strongest maybe like values, but at the end of the day, I do think that she was a very just and fair person. Like she was thinking from her heart. And so yeah, you might relate to that. Let's see here. Let's go ahead and read from this here. Like you just work so hard. And I think you're also somebody who's so independent. Like you can stand alone. You see how like they're just so, there's so much like confidence. You could also have really long hair, just beautiful hair. It could change colors. We've got blonde, brunette, blue, black, whatever this is, right? Whatever we got going on here. We have gliding through currents. With a different approach, you will glide through a situation with grace and ease. Going inward and bringing your understanding, perspective, or behavior into flow will help your dreams take flight. So you might have kind of fallen into, I don't know, like maybe some kind of currents. Okay, like there could be a strong current in your life going on where you've had to really be still. You've had to go inward. You've had to find your center, find your peace, stay very calm and grateful for the things that you've had. So you might have been kind of finding it hard lately to feel this gratitude or to, you know, not feel maybe troubled in some way. I do feel like the piles kind of go in order of like step 1, pile 1, step 2, pile, you know, like this is an evolution, and you guys have really mastered like your emotions, your reactions, and I feel like flexibility. You've mastered flexibility. You're very adaptable here. And I think that something isn't working for you right now. Something is getting you caught in these currents, and it's very uncomfortable. And so I feel like your guides are like really here to remind you of your power. They're also reminding you of how far you've come, how hard you have worked. They're reminding you of all of the things that you do have to be grateful for, and it's like not to throw all of that away. Do not throw all of this away because you are stuck in this current. Okay, there's something about changing, shifting your approach, your perspective, shifting, you know, being able to be adaptable and kind of change the way that maybe one version of yourself would have approached a situation in the past. It's like shifting and adapting and being like, okay, I don't feel comfortable. I'm not happy in this. I don't want to throw away all of this hard work, all of this power and strength that I've cultivated from myself, from within, right? And what I need to do here is change my approach, be able to change. Change is really terrifying for a lot of us, especially people who haven't had a lot of change in their entire life. Imagine. So, like, I think they're just really reminding you of how far you have come. And that, like, I'm hearing you've made it through worse things, or if this is a really horrible, horrible, horrible current that you're caught in right now, they're so proud of you, and they just don't want you to give up. They want to be here for you. They wish that they could do more for you, because they do feel like you've already done so much for, I don't know, I'm hearing different things, for your family, for the collective, for other people, like, you know, strangers even, I'm not sure, but like, you've already done so much, and so it's like they would just hate to see you give up now when you haven't even hit that 10 of Pentacles, 8, 9, you know, you were always supposed to hit that 10, you know, that abundance, that legacy, that just comfort, physical stability, physical satisfaction. Oh, that got sexual. Breakthrough to new dimensions. A new endeavor is on the horizon. Innovative energy wants to bust forth into your consciousness. Exactly. Like, you're coming into new awareness, new consciousness, you know. There's some kind of knowledge that you're coming into contact with that's going to elevate your perspective, that's going to create, you know, maybe not even elevate, but just for the time being, change your perspective so that you can adapt to, you know, hard, difficult times that you're experiencing. And I do feel like this is going to open a lot of doors. Like, maybe you are scared of change, but you're on the precipice of something. Like, you've come so far, you're on this precipice, and innovative energy wants to bust forth, you know. And that's why I feel like your guides are literally like, I'm seeing bleachers. I'm seeing like bleachers full of guides, ancestors, whatever you want to say, just like cheering you on, just like screaming, like going crazy. I'm seeing the pom-poms. I'm seeing just like roaring crowd of like, please, like, don't give up, don't give up. And because like you're almost there, you're almost to this breakthrough. And I'm also getting like, this is just the beginning too, like with the ace. You don't even know your full truth yet. You're just barely stepping into this truth energy of who you are, who you're meant to be. What's another message? What am I missing here? Knight of Cups. Oh my goodness. Pile 3, you guys are just you're focused on the right things, you know, you're focused on love, connection. But there's something here that needs to shift. What needs to shift? What needs to change? Like, you're just loving beings. That's what that card is really letting me know. You're very loving. Strength. I feel like with, oh sorry, I just covered it back up. And now I saw the sun, so double Leo. So I asked the cards, you know, I was like, what do they need to shift? What do they need to change? And we have strength, okay? So there's something about you not being able to see the strength that you have. Like, to get to this point with this kind of reading, you know, you would have had to do a lot of fucking work. And you would have had to have been strong. You get what I'm saying? So just, there's a lot of self-doubt, there's a lot of telling yourself you're not strong, and they're just here to remind you, yes you are. Yes, you absolutely are. They want to help you kind of glide through this situation with grace and ease. They do want to come in and help you because they know that once you just have this breakthrough moment, what? King of Cups. Oh, that's awesome. You're gonna level up. We just saw the Knight and now we're at the King. Like, that's like leveling up 2 levels. You know what I mean? Like, you're going to just, it's gonna, I hated to say the word elevate. I hate that kind of spiritual bullshit where we're all like talking about elevation and ascension, and you know, it's bullshit, you know, it's competitive bullshit. And but what I'm seeing is like, you are actually elevating. Like, you are actually growing. You are really growing into just this amazingly compassionate leader. Somebody that people are going to look to and feel very safe, emotionally safe, and taken care of. And also funny, charming. Like, I love the King of Cups. Like, this is just somebody, like, it's, and that's where I was getting, is like, this is just the beginning. You don't even see how far, you know, you can get. This is truly a possibility for you to reach this in this lifetime. And they just don't want you to give up. Inner desires, set some intentions. You are entering a phase of plenty or may have a sudden windfall. Goals are within your grasp. That's freaking awesome. Sorry guys, I did get a call, but I just think that is amazing. Goals are within your grasp. I was just saying that, like, you're capable of just growth, so much growth, and they are just so proud of you for how hard you've been working. They see you, they recognize you, they know who you are inside as somebody who is just trying to stay as balanced as possible, who wants to push themselves to move forward with this King of Cups. But overall, your biggest focus is on love and taking care of other people. This is beautiful, pile 3s. Thank you so much for being here. I'm going to go ahead and close out the reading. I just want to say thank you. And if you did resonate with these messages, please give me a like, subscribe to the channel, comment down below. I would love to hear from my pile number 3s. Until next time, guys, sending you all the best. Love, light, protection, blessings, all the good stuff. See you later. Bye. Hi there, pile number 4s. Oh, I'm stretching. Welcome to your reading. We shuffled Move Forward. And if you don't already know, I always say this every pile 4s, you probably already know. These are bonus piles, so I'm usually more out of it. You know, I do film these all together all at one time, so by the 4th pile I was tired in the beginning, I'm tired now, you know what I mean? So I did not pull a lot of cards, shorten the reading down a little more silly, you know, more myself, just trying to relax, just do my thing. So this is actually for me and for you as the collective. So this is us connecting, you know, getting the same messages. Like, what do we both need to hear at this time? We have Move Forward. So I think that your guides want to tell you it's okay to move forward. Like, it's okay. I think that there's been something that you have been with this octopus and everything, like it's sticky. It feels sticky, like a sticky situation, something you might have been stuck in, caught in, and I do see you kind of stepping back, reclaiming power, and getting unstuck. You know, and with the Sun and with the Queen of Wands, like there's such a fiery energy to your soul, to your spirit. With the Sun, you know, your guides want to tell you there's a lot of happiness that's on the way. You could have Leo placements here, especially with the combination of the Sun and the Queen of Wands. Could be also Sagittarius or Aries. I do feel like people are intimidated by you. I don't know if it's like physically intimidated, or if it's the confidence, or if it's just how you carry yourself. It could be your happiness. There's something here about intimidation. I was also hearing the word vivacious. Okay. Not a word I hear a lot in my head, but that's what I'm getting with this beautiful fire energy that's coming through. So your guides just want to have you focus more on your fiery traits. You know, fire is this life energy. As much as it's destructive, it's also life energy, and I feel like they want you to really focus more on your passion, creativities, your happiness. There's something about your physical looks as well. There's something about, I don't know, maybe you having pride in your physical appearance, okay? Something like that, just confidence in general. So we do have one card hidden. I'll go ahead and read this message first. So 26, my angel number. Where you need to be. Acknowledge how you're feeling. Have faith the universe will take care of a current concern by providing the best possible outcome for all involved. Yeah, this is time to just kind of move forward, let it go. I'm hearing let go, let God. Stop. It's so silly. You know, just kind of give it over to the universe. Give it over to spirit. Give it away. You know, you don't need to carry this concern anymore. I think that you've already been carrying it. It's something, like I said, sticky, stuck energy. And I feel like you finally kind of freed yourself. And you're exactly where you need to be. And you need to have faith that even if it's something that's making you feel a negative emotion, or what you would consider negative, like sadness or anger or pain, if it's making you feel this way, acknowledge it. You know, don't just ignore it, don't deny it, don't stuff it down. Acknowledge that pain, acknowledge the hurt, the sadness, but don't carry it. That's what they're wanting you to work on, is not carrying it, because this vivacious energy is like, it feels like free spirit energy. It feels like, you know, light energy. Like you just need to feel light, and you don't need to be carrying this weight on your back, this concern, this problem. You know, you don't need to be carrying those things around. We also had bottom of the deck, back on task. Be sure that you are using your time in the best possible manner. You might consider reviewing your goals, your schedule, or a project you're working on. All could use some fine tuning, okay? I just also get a sense of like, it feels like a well, like you have this well of like passion and creativity, vivacious energy, and it's like you need to start pulling from that well, and try to get some ambition, some drive as well, because they are calling you out for the fact that like you haven't been putting this energy to the best use at this time. Like, you know, there are things that might need to be scheduled, there are things that might need to be like planned out in advance, and you need to get on task here, okay? It's like you're where you need to be, but now what? Right? You got out of this, you're moving forward, but now what? You know, it's like back on task. It's like, you know, this took your time, it was exactly where you needed to be. You were meant to like kind of feel this hurt, this pain, and you know, acknowledge it, take this time out to acknowledge it, but then it's time, you know, back on task. What's this? 10 of Pentacles. Awesome. That's freaking awesome. You might be connected to pile 3 in some way. They had the 8 of Pentacles, 9 of Pentacles right next to each other, and I was telling them, keep going, keep pushing, because you deserve to get to this 10 of Pentacles. And here now we have it. Boom. You have the Sun in the 10 of Pentacles. Like, this is happiness. This is abundance. This is legacy. This is building something bigger than yourself. This is just like stability, security, you know, satisfaction, physical, financial satisfaction. And then with the Sun, this is just like pure joy, pure happiness. Like, this is beautiful energy. And I think that they want to kind of shift your focus back to what's really important. What's really important is your happiness and also your goals and what you're, you know, this back on task. Like, you deserve this. You deserve to be here. This is exactly where you need to be. What's the last message? Death. Ooh, what was I saying? Was it this pile? This pile went too fast, sorry. With this death energy, I'm just getting change. You know, this is change. And I think I see it now. Thank you, Spirit. You see the difference? The Sun and the Death, the way they're both riding this like seahorse, but it's kind of like the way you go through this change. And both are acceptable. I feel like this is kind of where you were, you know, acknowledging your feelings, letting something go, letting something end, letting something die, and then acknowledging, you know, the hurt and the pain. And now it's like you're ready to move forward. you know, you've shifted energy, you know, or your guides are wanting you to shift energy to the Sun energy. Focus on the happiness, focus on the things that you still have, that are still constant, that are still consistent. Also focus on how this change has opened new doors for you. Okay, so yeah, like, just don't fear change. Let change in. It might hurt for a while, but then it's like you might not even recognize yourself after this change. Emperor. Beautiful. I think you're taking some control back for some reason. Yeah, you're taking control of the ship. You know, you're steering towards the life and the goals that you have always dreamed of. But you got to do the work. You got to, you know, make sure you're using your time wisely, all right? So that's all the time I have for you, my beautiful pile 4s. That was quick and sweet. You know what? Since I love you guys, I'm going to pull you guys one more bonus card just for my bonus piles. Look at this. The ocean, the mermaid, freaking cards that I've used. And then we get solace, bodies of water. Spend time near water, such as a lake, river, or the ocean, to recharge your batteries. Definitely. I think that would actually really be beneficial for my pile fours. Spend some time near bodies of water, okay? Yes, 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 yes. All right, I'll leave you to it. I love you guys so much. Thank you for tuning in. If you want to leave me a like, subscribe, or a comment, I would very much appreciate it. Till next time, guys, sending you all the best. Love, light, blessing.